great day. Welcome to the House of Masculinity. I'm Black Jay. It's Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. Hey, salute to all the brothers and sisters out there. Hit that like, subscribe, share the video. And if you want to support monetarily, we got the Cash App at the top of the screen, cash.app/House of Masculinity. And we got PayPal on deck. And we got merchandise on deck. So if you want to support, you can also go to www.strictlyformynagas.com, because we cut from a different cloth over here. Salute. You big dummy. We got all the ladies in Naga fashion. T-shirts, shoes, hoodies, joggers, sweats. Something for the ladies, a lot for the fellas. Check us out. Strictly for my Nagas. In fact, I just got in my Naga bucket cap I ordered recently to go with the shirt I ordered. Salute. Yeah, that red Jaguar Naga. See if I can get y'all a better look at that. Yeah. Red Jaguar Naga bucket cap. Reversible bucket cap. You know what I'm saying? We got the best merchandise on YouTube at the House of Masculinity. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I seen what the competition got to offer. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't rocking, they ain't messing with us, not one bit. So if you like what you see, go over to strictlyformynagas.com and check us out. We got plenty to offer. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, y'all. And the title of tonight's show is Native American slaves shipped to Africa. You big dummy. Salute. And you know we got information to back up what we talking about. You feel me? But yeah, we got a little time on our hands. So we're gonna give everybody the chance to get off in the room, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody out there, salute to the tribe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Native American slaves shipped to Africa. Yeah, they told you a lot about so-called Africans getting shipped to America. But did they tell you about the Native Americans getting shipped to Africa? Yeah, did they tell you the true story? Because this Africans getting shipped to America, they really ain't got no facts behind that. Just a whole lot of fiction. But we got all the facts when it comes to Native Americans being shipped to Africa from America. Salute. You big dummy. Y'all know I got the proof, and the proof is in the pudding. Hey, because we are in the stronghold of the Naga. Salute. All my Nagas out there. All my New York Nagas. My Cali Nagas. My down south Nagas. Florida Nagas. Georgia Nagas. Alabama Nagas. Texas Nagas. Louisiana Nagas. Tennessee Nagas. Carolina Nagas. Yeah, all my Nagas in North and South Kakalaki. Salute. All my Nagas all over Florida, top to bottom. All my Nagas in Orange County, salute. All my Nagas in Dade, all my Nagas in Duval, all my Nagas in Clay. All my Nagas all over Florida, all over Georgia, you know, all over the stronghold of the Naga, salute. And we're gonna talk about it, y'all. We definitely gonna talk about it. Because a lot of people don't know Native Americans were indeed shipped to Africa. And I got the proof. And when I'm talking Native American, just so y'all know who we talking about, just so y'all know, let me go back to the intro of this Colonization Society of the city of New York, right? And we got a picture of the Naga with his feather headdress to your right. And in the background, what we see here is a lot going on. With, I see a ship sails back there, right? I see a smaller boat with men getting on and off. I see these guys. I see some natives. Salute. Alright. I want to pull that picture up though, just so we get a closer look at that picture before we dig into the conversation, because it got everything to do with the conversation. You feel me? You know? So I just want to dig that picture up real quick to show you what that picture really entails. me put it on up though. Give me one brief second, y'all. I think I got it though. Yeah, because you know that if you were to ask, they might give you all kind of explanations on this photo of the New York Colonization Society, but it's more to it than meets the eye, you know, to say the least. You know, yeah, I know they told you those were slaves, but I got other proof that they wasn't, basically. And you know, the proof is that the black Americans were actually getting shipped to Africa. They told you it in reverse. Salute. And we're gonna dig into it. We're gonna talk about it. The American Colonization Society. A lot of people probably never heard of the American Colonization Society, but at first it was called the Society for the Colonization of the Free People of Color of America. Salute.
You big
That was
dummy.
the first name of it. The Society for the Colonization of the Free People of Color of America. That was the original name. And I got a article that I want to pull up that talks about it. And let's dig into it. American Colonization Society, 1817. Then Mittler, something. American Colonization. Okay, they got that in German or whatever. But let's go down here. Let's talk about it. At an adjourned meeting of the citizens of Washington, Georgetown, and Alexandria, and many others, held in the hall of the House of Representatives of the United States on Saturday, the 28th day of December, 1816, for the purpose of receiving and considering from the committees appointed to that duty at a previous meeting a constitution of the Society for ameliorating the condition of the free people of color in the United States. Salute the free people of color, right? By providing a colonial retreat on this or the continent of Africa. Look at that. They say by providing a colonial retreat on this continent or the continent of Africa. Salute.
You big
Keep
dummy.
slow here. So they saying they was trying to provide the free people of color of the United States a colonial retreat in the United States or the continent of Africa, and a memorial to Congress requesting the sanction and cooperation of the general government in the object of the institution aforesaid. A constitution was reported by the committee appointed for that purpose, and having been discussed and amended, was then unanimously accepted by the meeting in the following words: this society shall be called the American Society for Colonizing the Free People of Color of the United States.
You big dummy.
So they wanted to colonize the indigenous Naga, you know, the Aboriginal Naga in the stronghold of the Naga or in Africa, preferably in Africa, right? They wanted to get you on out of there, right? Well, let's blow this little picture here up for a minute too. I want to show y'all something on this picture because I know y'all see the natives in the background and the colonizer arriving on the ship, right? They want to tell you those are slaves, but let's take a closer look. I'm gonna blow it up some. Let's take a closer look. So we see the big sail ship in the background. We see the natives. They don't look like slaves. They look like they running around doing what they want to do. They got on loincloths. They clearly Nagas. But what's this going on in the background? So here's their ship. This is like a little John boat, right? Or the little boat they get off of when they getting off the ship. They get on the smaller boat to come to the shore, to board to come to shore. Well, let's see. You know, they tell you slave ship this, slave ship that. No, they're like a colonizer and his crew coming. Salute.
You big dummy.
Don't go for no third eye mind tricks. I hope y'all see what I'm saying here. So we see these guys clearly off-boarded their ship, and they got on the smaller John boat and they landed. And they're coming off. They got books in tow. This guy even is shaking hands with one of the natives, with one of the native Nagas. But they want to tell you that's slavery, right? And he's shaking hands. When does a colonizer shake hands with the slave, right? Salute.
You big dummy.
These are clearly the natives of the land. So not slaves. He's shaking his hand, they're greeting him. They just off-boarded their ship on their John boat, and they got their books. And they're shaking his hand. Clearly not slaves. Just because they're dressed with loincloths, the natives. The native Nagas, salute.
You big dummy.
This American Colonization Society. All right, so it just told us in the article that the society shall be called the American Society for colonizing the free people of color of the United States. And the object to which attention is to be exclusively directed is to promote and execute a plan for colonizing with their consent. So y'all what I'm reading. So y'all keep American Colonization Society 1817. Right here, Article 2. The object to which attention is to be exclusively directed is to promote and execute a plan for colonizing with their consent, in parentheses, with their consent. So when do you ask a slave for his consent?
You big dummy.
And salute to Steven Scuba, salute. Hey, so when do you ask a slave for his consent to be colonized? With their consent. It's executed plan for colonizing the free people of color residing in our country to Africa or such other places as Congress shall deem most expedient, expeditiously, like T.I. say, they say, get them Nagas out of here expeditiously, and the society shall act to effect this object in cooperation with the general government and such of the states as may adopt regulations upon the subject. So they want to get you Nagas out of here. They want to get you out of here, man. Every citizen of the United States who shall subscribe these articles and be an annual contributor of $1 to the funds of the society shall be a member. So they're trying to get all the settlers. Y'all contribute. Let's get these Nagas out of here. Salute. I want to send you to Africa. All right, so let's look who was behind this American Colonization Society, or Society for the Colonization of the Free People of Color of America, or the Free Nagas of America, or the Native Nagas of America, or the niggas of America. Robert Finley, was an American Presbyterian clergyman. Oh, he was a Presbyterian. Oh, he had his Bible remix. That's what was going on. He had his remix when they was getting out the ship. Let me scroll that back over. Yeah, Mr. Robert Finley. Robert Finley, was an American Presbyterian clergyman, an educator. Oh, he was an educator. He got his little book. He got his remix. He got his New Testament. He trying to teach a Hebrew about evil. Known as one of the founders of the American Colonization Society, which established the colony of Liberia in West Africa as a place for the free so-called African Americans, no free people of color of America. They want to slide African, right? He was a pastor for 20 years at a Presbyterian church in Basking Ridge, New Jersey, and also taught in elementary school and at a boys' academy. He served briefly in 1817 as the president of the University of Georgia before his death. Good riddance to that motherfucker. Salute. His early life, Finley was born in Princeton, New Jersey in 1772 to James Finley and his wife, Anne Angris. His father, James Finley, was born 1737 in Glasgow, Scotland. Salute.
You big
Synagogue
dummy.
of Satan, motherfucker. His daddy from Scotland, and he trying to send the Nagas of America to Africa. Make it make sense. Oh, it make all the sense. Where he was trained as a yarn merchant, and where he became acquainted with Reverend John Witherspoon. Oh, he got acquainted with the Reverend, him and the good Reverend Witherspoon. They got acquainted to lead the Nagas out of America to Africa, like the Pied Piper, when they get rid of the Nagas. Yeah. Finley was just one. Then we got this other character. Let's talk about him. Samuel John Mills Jr., April 12, 1783 to June 16, 1818, was an American preacher and missionary from Connecticut. Oh, another preacher, another missionary, huh? To come lead the Naga astray. He is known for contributing to the organization of the American Board of Commissioners for Foreign Missions, and to the formation of the American Colonization Society in 1817. Oh. The latter was intended to establish a colony in West Africa as a destination for free American blacks. Salute for free American blacks. Salute.
You big dummy.
Oh yeah, the free American blacks you want to send to Africa now. You come on your little ship with your little books, and your little remix and your hijack, and you want to tell these Nagas, yeah, you Nagas might as well just pack it on up and take it on over here to Africa. They black just like you over there, cause you nothing but a black. You know, take that little feathers off your head.
You big dummy.
Salute Chief Darius. Salute. And salute the one general, Shalom. They say take the pearl necklace off your little nappy headed Naga, you little pickaninny, you little nigga. They said take that shit off your head. Get on this ship, right? They say they wanted your consent, didn't they? That's what we just read. They say with your consent. They said with your consent, right? But let's look at the opposition from the free blacks of America, right? Because the free blacks of America was opposed to that. It was like, hell no, we ain't going over to Africa. You got us fucked up. So opposition from blacks. From the beginning, the majority of black Americans, not Africans, black Americans, the free Nagas we just looked at, right? The majority of the black Americans regarded the society with enormous disdain.
You big dummy.
The Naga said, you got us fucked up. Your granddaddy told them motherfuckers they better get the fuck on, they better get to stepping before some scouts get to flying. A fixed hatred. They say from the beginning, the majority of free black Americans, your grandfathers and grandmothers, Big Mama, Big Papa, the majority of them, they regarded this society with enormous disdain, a fixed hatred. Black activist James Ford immediately rejected the ACS, the American Colonization Society. He told them to eat a dick. Biatch. Writing in 1817 that we have no wish to separate from our present homes for any purpose whatever. As soon as they heard about it, 3,000 blacks packed the church in Philadelphia, the bellwether city for free blacks, and bitterly and unanimously denounced it. They published a protest pamphlet. Oh, I gotta dig on that one. All right. Now, after the Colonization Society has been formed without the consent of the colored people. Oh, the colored people? The copper colored. After the enterprise has been violently pushed against their reiterated protests for 17 years after its friends acknowledged that coercion has been used in getting their way its victims, and so long as they would persuade us that this is not the native country of colored Americans. Salute.
You big
They said
dummy.
it's not the native country of colored Americans. Let me blow that up. They say this ain't the native country of colored Americans. They say this ain't your country. They told your granddad this ain't your country. He said you got me fucked up. My granddaddy was the chief.
Biatch.
They say it was not the native country of colored Americans, and that we ought not to let them remain here. What is it better than gross mockery to talk about consent? You say, where is it gross mockery to talk about consent? Because you had because we just read that you wanted their consent. Let me jump back to that. Let me jump back to that real quick. Article 2, the object of which attention is to be exclusively directed is to promote and execute a plan for colonizing with their consent the free people of color residing in our country, in Africa, or such other places as Congress shall deem. They say, with their consent. With their consent, right? Where was that? With their consent. And he wanted to say what is it better than gross mockery to talk about their consent? Oh yeah, you need the Naga consent. You try to fool the Naga. See, you try to trick the Naga, get him on a Pan-African booty shaking mission, and he ain't even from over there. You want to get with this I'm black and I'm proud, this old African Pan, the Dr. Umar ass shit. So you can get this nigga to consent to march his dumb ass on over there. And you ain't from there. They say with your consent. But turn around and tell you was a slave. First off, then you ain't get your consent. You supposed the hijack tell you he brought you here without your consent from Africa, but he needs your consent to send you back. Is you dumb?
You big
I ain't
dummy.
dumb. I know y'all ain't dumb. If you here tonight with me, I know ain't nobody here tonight dumb. You ain't finna tell me a lie and think I'ma believe it. You ain't finna piss on me and tell me it's raining. The native country of the colored Americans. We know what it is. Frederick Douglass condemned colonization. Shame upon the guilty wretches that dare propose and all that countenance such a proposition. We live here. We have lived here. Have a right to live here and mean to live here. Martin Delaney, who believed that Martin Delaney, look at that Naga. Salute to Martin Delaney. Was an abolitionist, journalist, physician, soldier, and writer, Article first. Hold on, I ain't mean to go to him. Let me get back to the article. Who believed that black Americans was hold on, I messed up. I don't need to salute that motherfucker. I'm fucking up, y'all.
Dummy.
You know what? Fuck Martin Delaney. Salute. I spoke too early. Cause he believed that black Americans deserved a new country, a new beginning. No, bitch. We don't want to go nowhere. We got our country. You talking about deserve a new country? The fuck we need a new country when we got the best land? We in the promised land, fool. We ain't fooling nobody. A new beginning called Liberia, a miserable mockery of an independent republic, a racist scheme of the ACS to rid the United States of free blacks. See, I don't know what side he playing on. He talking about deserve a new country. But then he talking about it was a racist scheme for the ACS to rid the United States of free black. He right on that, but talking about deserve a new country, that Naga was blind on that though. He proposed instead Central and South America. At least he was still talking about the Americas, but no. Why the fuck we want to tuck our tail and run? Your ancestors fought. Ancestors fought in the Indian Wars. Ancestors fought in the Seminole Wars, aka the Negro Wars. Your ancestors died in Negro fought. You mean tell me you want to tuck your tail and run to South America, Central America, or Africa, anywhere else? No. You got me fucked up. You have to kill me here and bury me here with my granddaddies and my grandmothers. Salute. That's how it's going down. A recent writer on Connecticut, African Americans, summarized the attitude amongst them. African Americans. No, the Naga, the American Indians, the real Indians. They always African American. We know who the fuck we talking about. Get out of here with the hijack. The blacks, right? The Negroes, the Naga, the Nika, view colonization as a means of defrauding them of the rights of citizenship and a way of tightening the grip of slavery. The tragedy was that these so-called African Americans began to view their ancestral home with disdain. How they view their ancestral home with disdain? Americans, their ancestral. See, they dropped the use of African in names of their organization and used instead of African Americans the colored Americans. Salute. Hey, I hope y'all keep it scope. You know, they want to tell you African and proud to be a Pan-African. I hope y'all keep it scope, man. Look me in my eye, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit me in that chat, man. Tell me y'all keep it scope. They said your granddaddy and your grandmama, your granddaddy, your grandpappy, and your grandmammy said, bitch, don't call me no African. They said you motherfucker call me a colored American, like the copper colored American. They said they dropped the use of African. Don't call me African. Don't call me that none. You gonna start a fight. I'm gonna whoop your ass if you call me that shit. Your names of their organizations. They said our organization don't put Africa on that or it's war. Use instead of African American, the colored American. Salute. Jesse Jackson.
You big dummy.
Salute. Not no Pan-African. They didn't want no association with that. None whatsoever. Hey man, it's funny, man. You know, the devil in the details. It's something else I want to look at. Yeah, this Indian statue I was using, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of this. Hold on, let me put it up like this. Put it up another way. Yeah, the statue I was using in the thumbnail, and just to drive the point home of the Naga, the real American Indian. I'll show y'all a little bit about it. It's on the website called invaluable.com, because the Naga is invaluable. Salute. Lot 187, a very rare. The Naga is rare. Hugo Larnitz Majolica Blackamoor. They call you a Blackamoor. Y'all remember, right? The Indian with his dart and bow, with eager eye pursues the woodland foe, and they turn around and call him a Moor. Salute. We talking about the Indians, right? American Indians. Talking about a specific Naga, right? Just blow that up, son. Blow that up, son. Yeah, that's where that come from. A nappy-headed Naga, no long straight hair. Nappy-headed Naga with his headdress. You know, that's where that come from. Look at some more of these Black Americana Majolica. Salute. Black Americana, nothing African about it. Hey JJ, salute. Hey, that's right, ain't no African. The fight come with that. Salute. A fight come with it. It's deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying? And no hijacks going down. Black Americana. Not no African American, Black Americana. So you see that Native American, Black Americana, come from the same place. Majolica Blackamoor. Now we gonna go to another the Majolica Blackamoor Native American with his feather headdress. Let's go to some more Native Americans. Black American Majolica, Jarwit Black Boy. Salute. Native Americans. We're not talking Africa. We're talking Americana. Just later. They ain't rocking the feathers no more. They rocking hats now. You probably got your fitting on right now. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have slid to strictlyformanagas.com. You got your red Jag Naga bucket cap. Salute. That reversible. You ain't rocking the feathers right now. Still a Naga. They want to fool you. Americana. You know what I'm saying? Not Africana. Americana. You know what I'm saying? Why would you let somebody call you something that ain't your name? If your name TJ, you don't want nobody calling you JT. Salute. I want to call you by your name. Yeah. Look at the Naga. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's so much truth out here, man, on this subject. Like, we're gonna go here real quick. Native Americans shipped to Africa. Right on Google. First thing come up. During the war, New England colonies routinely shipped Native Americans as slaves to Barbados, Bermuda, Jamaica, the Azores, Spain, Tanzania, and North Africa. All the places I just named full of Nagas. We know the Barbados full of Nagas. Pequot Nagas. They call them Nagas cannibal Nagas. Send them to the sugar canes and the sugar fields in Barbados. Native Americans called them Nagas. Bermuda full of Nagas, Jamaica full of Nagas, the Azores, Spain, all these Nagas got something from America, Native Americans, and in the North Africa. All these Nagas sent as slaves, right? Sent as slaves. How they sent them as slaves? They shipped them over with their consent. Salute. Let's click on that. Colonists shipped Native Americans abroad as slaves. All right, somebody telling the truth for us for a change. Let's look up. Between 1492 and 1880, the American Colonization Society we were just talking the 1800s. Let's go back to that real quick. We're gonna jump back. What? 1817. Yeah, I get it. No third eye mind tricks. I get it. Between 1492 and 1880, especially in 1817, between 2 and 5.5 million Native Americans were enslaved in the Americas, in addition to 12. Oh, see, that's the hijack. We got to forget this addition to 12.5 million African slaves. They never proved that. They can't even prove 300,000, and that's in entire Americans. They can't even prove 90,000 in North America. They can't even prove 5% of the Nagas in America supposed to be from Africa. Look it up. It's a hijack here. Don't go for that. They were regurgitating old lies. But we know that the prior part is true. Between 2 to 5.5, most likely 5.5 million to 10 million Native Nagas enslaved in the Americas and abroad. Native American slavery is a piece of history of slavery that has been glossed over, says Linford D. Fisher, Associate Professor of History at Brown University. Between 1492 and 1880, between 2 and 5.5 million Native Nagas, right? While natives have been forced into slavery and servitude as early as 1636, no, as early as 1492, when Columbus convinced a couple of them to get on the ship and go back to Spain with him. But when he pulled up shaking hands with his trinkets and his tricks, and trinkets, you know, the story's all too clear now. Y'all ain't fooling us. And y'all do me a favor, hit that like for me. You got 9 Nagas on board, man. Y'all hit that like. We keeping it real, and we relating truth on truth. Yeah, they want to tell us 1636 bullshit. It was not until King Philip's War. Oh, the Pequots, King Philip's War, they got sent to Barbados, right? That natives were enslaved in large numbers. Fisher writes in the study, the 1675 to 1676 war pitted Native American leader King Philip, also known as Metacom. Salute to Metacom. His allies against the English colonial settlers. Dodged the hijack. They were copper-colored niggas. They was colored Nagas. Pickaninny Nagas. Niggas. 10 little pickaninnies. 10 little niggas. Yeah. Yeah, man. We be digging on real history over here, man. All that hijack shit, man. We won't entertain no hijack. You know what I'm saying? No hijack. Strictly receipts over here. Salute. They ain't coming with receipts. We don't acknowledge it. Straight up. They say they want to send and get the Naga out of here. They want to colonize the Naga in Liberia, send you to Monrovia. They say with your consent, though. With your consent. That's real history. That's real history. When you get a slave consent. Yeah, read between the lines, man. Read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the tribe. Salute to all my Nagas. You know what I'm saying? In the stronghold of the Naga. All my Nagas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got 11 lights and 9 watching, man. We on fire. You know what I'm saying? We on fire. Salute to the tribe. See, stuff like this, it got me starting to second think that little 40 acres in the mule deal that nobody got, right? Proposition, what it was, proposition something. 40 acres in the mule, right? 40 acres, well, ship your ass to Africa. They say, yeah, no, you get these 40 acres. We're gonna send you 40 acres over there, though. You know what I'm saying? It's getting goofy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna keep bringing this content. I hope y'all like it. If y'all like it, I love it. Cause I love sharing what I know. And you know, and I just like having this conversation. You know, I like sharpening my sword. You know, for anybody that want to contest. You know, any $5 Indians in the house. If y'all want to contest, I'm with it anytime.
You big dummy.
If you think you the Indian and the Naga ain't, bring your receipts. I'm with it anytime. Otherwise, sit your $5 ass down for the try and make change. $5 fakers ain't welcome. Dawes rolls, wipe your ass with it. That Dawes roll is worth a piece of toilet paper. It ain't even worth a piece of Charmin. I'm just being honest. If you ain't got no Naga records, if you ain't got the blacks in your paperwork, if you ain't got the Negro in your paper, if you ain't got the colors in your paperwork, you ain't no American Indian. You ain't indigenous, fool. You a sucker. You a faker, identity thief. And that's the facts. Cause the record show it. The paper record, the whole record, the footprint, all of it. It's the Naga. And I'm Blackjack. It's House of Masculinity. Respect my house. We let the doorknob hit your ass, or the Most High split your ass. Peace, we out.